Hello, sports fans. This is Ray Holbrook. The gymnasium is filled. There is standing room only. Everyone is on their feet. In the background, the University of Kentucky band sets the theme as they play On, U of K. It's the way great moments in Kentucky basketball have begun for many years. The late Claude Sullivan made the games live for thousands more as he followed the fortunes of the Wildcats and their legendary coach Adolph Rupp, the nation's winningest coach in both number of victories and percentages. For almost 4 decades, the sports world has watched this amazing record being forged with near perfection by the colorful figure from the bluegrass of Kentucky, known affectionately by hundreds of thousands as the man in the brown suit. Now, live again many of those great moments in Kentucky basketball with the voices of Claude Sullivan, Adolph Rupp, and Kaywood Ledford.
40 seasons ago, Adolph Rupp arrived at the University of Kentucky. In that time, he has fashioned the greatest coaching record in the history of basketball. Coach Rupp, let's reminisce a little bit about some of the great players and the great games and the great teams we've had at Kentucky.
Well, Kaywood, that take a long, long time. Unfortunately, we don't have any records of any of these teams, these early teams, at least as far as they're recorded on tape. The first ones that we have are those of the Fiddling Five. And of course, we've had some great moments part of that time. When I think about the time that my boys stood on the podium at Wembley Stadium in London, England, and were champions of the world, when I think about the Fabulous Five, when I think about the 2 championships they won, and then again repeated in 1951, of course we have no records of that as far as tapes are concerned.
Coach, let's reminisce a little bit. Do you remember your first game at the University of Kentucky?
Oh, I certainly do. It's just as plain as it can be, and I was scared to death. I came down here, I didn't know a thing about any of these teams that we were playing. And of course the schedule was handed to me, the same as they are today. Many of our games are scheduled 4, 5, and 6 years in advance. And so I had nothing to do with these early schedules. And I didn't know anything about the strength of these teams, but I was scared to death. And of course, even today, I'll be just as nervous when we go out against West Virginia as I was in that first game when we played Georgetown College in 1930.